You are listening to Radio Long Island City, recorded at our studios near Hell Gate, 9 kilometers north of the Harbor Hill Moraine. And now, the Observatory. The Observatory, Thursday the 21st of May, 2026. It is 62 days after the spring equinox. It is 31 days before the summer solstice. In today's episode, the Velcro plant, a daring escape from slavery, the American Red Cross, Ethel Merman, a novel burial method, and Fats Waller. The sun rises today at 5:33 a.m. Solar noon takes place today at 12:52 p.m. The sun sets today at 8:12 p.m., civil twilight ends at 8:44 p.m., and nautical twilight ends at 9:23 p.m. The length of daytime today is 1 minute, 42 seconds longer than yesterday. The moon is in its waxing crescent phase and is 31% full at midday. The moon sets today at 12:40 a.m., and then it rises again at 10:22 a.m. These are the predicted tides today for Horns Hook. In the wee hours, high tide, 2:28 a.m., 1 meter 74. In the morning, low tide, 8:49 a.m., 3 centimeters. In the afternoon, high tide, 3:10 p.m., 1 meter 49. In the evening, low tide, 9:03 p.m., 24 centimeters. In our shared realm of plants and animals. In our catalog of edible weeds, bedstraw is making its appearance right now. It forms dense clumps at the base of chain-link fences. Its stems are square in section and have circles of thin leaves emerging at each segment along the stem. But its most characteristic feature is that it sticks to everything. Tiny hooked hairs line the stem and leaves, so it clings. It has many common names: cleavers, goosegrass, catchweed, sticky willy, gripgrass, and Velcro plant. It can be eaten, usually blanched like nettles, but it is also dried to make tea. And because it forms tight clumps, farmers once used it as a sieve to strain liquids. Dried, it makes a fine bedstraw to pack into mattresses. What a useful plant we walk past every day. Commemorations. Ponder this. On this day in 1796, Ona Judge escaped slavery. She was enslaved by President George Washington, who was living with his wife Martha in Philadelphia when that city served as the nation's capital. The Washingtons were careful to cycle their slaves in and out of Philadelphia because local laws freed the enslaved after 6 months' residency. Ona Judge had worked as Martha Washington's personal attendant and understood she would soon be brought back to Virginia with the Washingtons. While helping the family pack, she made her own plans and quietly left the house and boarded a ship bound for New Hampshire. Although the Washingtons offered a reward for her capture, she remained a free woman the rest of her long life. In New Hampshire, she worked as a seamstress. She married and had children. Remember Ona Judge today. On this day in 1881, the American Red Cross was established by Clara Barton in Dansville, New York. Just a few weeks later, that first local chapter would be hard at work on their first relief mission, sending supplies to victims of a devastating Michigan forest fire. The Red Cross remains an independent organization, not a government agency, and through almost 230 chapters nationwide, it responds on average to 60,000 emergencies and disasters all across the nation each year. On this day in 1904, the governing body of international soccer, or FIFA, was founded in Paris. As the World Cup approaches and excitement for the tournament builds, we nonetheless honestly question whose interests FIFA serves. On this day in 1959, the musical Gypsy opened on Broadway. Ethel Merman, Astoria born and raised, was its star. On this day in 2019, the state of Washington legalized human composting. It was the first state in the nation to do so. Formerly known as natural organic reduction, or terramation, human composting is now legal in 14 states, including our own. The body is placed in a container with wood chips, alfalfa, or straw, and allowed to break down naturally. The process takes 45 to 60 days. The rich soil produced can be returned to the land. Today we remember Fats Waller, born this day in 1904 in Harlem. His father was a pastor at the Abyssinian Baptist Church, and Waller learned the piano young and began by playing in church. He had a fruitful collaboration, composing songs and musicals with lyricist Andy Razaf. Some of their hits include Ain't Misbehavin', Honeysuckle Rose, and Keepin' Out of Mischief Now. Waller's lively performing style synthesized many genres: blues, classical, boogie-woogie, ragtime, and stride. He sadly died of pneumonia at the young age of 39. Remember Fats Waller today. And that is the Observatory, Thursday the 21st of May, 2026.